I just wanted to do a little bit. I'm doing a little stand up here in January. I wanted to speak on a little bit of internet dating. Internet dating to me is one of the most impersonal, improbable things that could ever happen to a person. I think it's funny. Yet I still engage because there's always that one hope. There's a common thing that I like to talk to women about on these dating websites is that if they found any winners, chances are if they're on the dating website, they have not. Okay, so uh, commonly the answer is no, and commonly they have a story to accompany it, and this is mine. Okay, I did in fact meet a woman at one point. I did. Um, I talked to her for about 2 or 3 weeks online on the dating website, and she seemed perfectly legit to me. She had a child. She was 24 years of age. She had a good job. She was employed for over a year. You know, so we moved the conversation from the website onto the phone. Okay, so then we're making phone calls for about 2 weeks, which is legit in my opinion. Um, upon which I confessed to her that I indeed did have a court pending case that I had a DUI. Okay, and I did. It is what it is. I didn't have a license. Don't have a license. I had a DUI. I couldn't drive because I was drunk one night and I got pulled over. It is what it is, folks. Okay. So upon me confessing that to her, she brought up that she also has a court pending case, but she would not tell me what it was. Wouldn't tell me what it was. So I'm trying to beat around the bush as to say, tell me, what it is, without saying that. So I'm kind of hinting, like you can tell me, I don't care, doing the internet dating guy, I don't know who you are, you have a court case pending kind of thing, if you could imagine that. Um, Finally, after about 3 phone conversations, she admits that her run-in with the law was due to her 27 cats. Okay, and this is no joke. Her 27 cats, her 4 dogs, and her 4 fish. Okay, they removed every animal from her house, all of them, all of them. Dogs, cats, fish, everything gone. So what's bothering me about these phone conversations from then on is that during our phone conversations, she informs me that she is feeding her fish. Well, I thought she had her fish removed. Well, long story short, she was keeping 3 fish in her closet because she was receiving regular visits from the law about her animal hoarding. Okay, so she had to keep these fish in her closet. Okay, now upon knowing she had 27 plus animals removed from her house and keeping fish in her closet, um, she worked at PetSmart and they allowed her to work at PetSmart. And I, at the time, had 27 dogs. No, I had 1 dog and it was a new dog. Okay, and I didn't understand how dogs worked exactly. So my dog persisted to poop all over my house. I mean, it didn't care if it's in the living room, the kitchen, the hallway. It's like, hey, I'm going, bro. I'm going. Okay. Okay. And it went. Okay. And I picked it up for about 3.5 months. And I'm talking to this woman and I'm like, listen, you work at PetSmart. What is going on with this dog? He's pooping everywhere. And she said, well, if it's that big of an issue, we sell kind of swaddling things for dogs, that you can swaddle your dog so that when it poops, you can just throw it away and then re-swaddle your dog, and it's a lot cleaner of a process, keeps your carpet clean, and it saves a little bit of time. And that kind of bugged me a little bit, I was like, I don't want to do that to my dog. It's embarrassing. To me, it's embarrassing. Um, but I had another problem with my dog to where I would go to pet him. And when I would go to pet him, he would just, like, he would cower and like I'm gonna smack the shit out of him. Okay, and I'd never done that to my dog. I've never done that to my dogs. I don't know why he had that mindset that this meant I'm gonna smack you so hard that you have to cower in fear, but apparently it did. But I asked her, working at PetSmart, not as an animal hoarder, do you have any solutions to this problem? And she said, I do. You know, your dog is afraid of human contact. It doesn't think human contact is a normal thing. It's unfamiliarized. So in order to clean this mess up, what you need to do is you need to pick your dog up and you need to hold it more often, you know. And I own a pit bull. And she said you need to hold it more often and you need to carry it around your apartment. So I said, you know, I've talked to you now for the better part of 3.5 months. And you've told me to put my dog, pit bull, in diapers and carry it around my house to familiarize it with its surrounding. It is not a baby, ma'am. It is a pit bull, a dog that I bought to protect me and my house. I'm supposed to carry around in a diaper? Really? Really? You know? So, upon this realization for me, I immediately find out she had 27 plus animals removed from her house. Fish in the closet. Apparently, baby dog syndrome. I don't even know what that is. I made it up. Apparently, it exists. Then she proceeds to tell me that the animal store that she works at got in a shipment of rescues. Within the shipment of rescues is one of the handful of dogs that was removed from her house. So she wanted to know, legitimately, seriously, if I would give her my dog and in turn adopt her old dog. You know, so then she could come see her old dog and I could go see my dog that I already own. You know, like that's a good idea. Like she thought she was totally solid, like on the whole thing, totally solid. You know, she had life by the balls. She got this. She has it. You know, she's there. She's not. Nowhere near. Nowhere near there. Nowhere. 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 Okay? So, all I'm saying, online dating, I don't disapprove. Getting to know somebody, can't do it good enough. Okay? Try it. Just try it. Thanks.